A very good morning, children. Welcome to this online class. Today I'm going to start a new chapter in Civics for class 7. This chapter's name is known as the Constitution of India. You can refer to your history textbook from page number 106. Okay. Now, in this chapter, we are going to begin with an example. Okay. So, in order to understand, okay, the Constitution of India, okay, we are going to study with the help of an example. Example I'm taking is football. Okay. Now, as you know, football is a game many of you have played or heard about. Okay. As the name suggests, this game is played by the player or the player's feet. Okay. According to the rules of football, okay, now rules means guidelines or principles, okay, for conduct. So according to the rules of football, if the ball touches the arm of any player, except the goalkeeper, then this is considered as a foul game. This is considered as a foul game. Foul means violation of the rules, okay, of sports. So if player starts holding the football in their hands and passes it around, then they are not playing football because football is played by the feet. Okay. Similarly, other games like hockey or cricket also have certain rules and regulations according to which they are played. Each of these rules help define the game. Or help, okay, what we call define means actually whenever we are talking about the meaning of the game, okay. So each of these rules help define the game and helps us to distinguish one game from the other. As these are fundamental, okay, fundamental means important, okay, rules to the game. So we can call them constitutive rules. So these rules are called constitutive, okay, TIVE, constitutive rules, okay, in a game. Like these games, our society also has these rules. So many of the games have rules. These are called constitutive rules, okay, or rule, okay. So a society or group of people living in a particular society due to its culture and economy, okay, also have constitutive rules, okay, and okay, these rules are different from different kinds of societies, okay. Like these games, okay, the society also has this kind of rules. Remember that, okay. In large society in which different communities of people are living together. So whenever I am talking about community, a group of people living together due to its religion, ethnicity, profession, which are in common, okay. So in a large society in which different communities of people are living together, these rules are formulated. These constitutive rules are developed through agreement. This agreement is called consensus, okay. This agreement is called consensus, okay. And in modern countries, this consensus, okay, or agreement, okay, is usually available in written form. So these rules are basically written down, okay, in a book, okay. Or written document in which we find such rules is called constitution. So a written document or a book in which you find these rules is called constitution. Remember that. So a constitution is a document, okay, a paper containing set of rules. Rules means guidelines, and regulation means the act of controlling or directing according to the rule of law or according to the rule of a country or to which a country is governed. So a constitution is a document containing set of rules and regulation according to which a country is governed is the definition of the constitution, okay. It is either found in written form, okay, or unwritten form. It is either found in written form or unwritten form. Okay. So children, have you ever wondered why we need this constitution? Okay. Or have been curious how this constitution was written or who wrote this constitution in the olden times. In this chapter, we will discuss both these issues and look at the very key features of the Indian constitution. Each of these features is very important to the working of democracy in India. So in India, we have a democratic form of government, okay? A government which is made by the people, for the people, of the people, okay? And some of this will focus the topic in this book. So some of the topic which we focus is, okay, of the democratic government that is found in India, okay? So why does a country need a constitution? The first question that arises is, why does a country need a constitution? Because they need a constitution because they often act as guidelines. They often act as guidelines, G-U-I-D-E, guidelines, okay, rules, okay, for proper functioning, okay, and benefit of the nation and its citizens. So whenever we are talking about why do we need a constitution, so they often act as guidelines, rules for proper functioning, running and benefit means welfare, okay, or well-being of the nation or development of the nation and development of the people of that particular nation, that is called citizens, okay. So as you know, a country is usually made up of different communities. So in a country, you find different communities of people living in a particular area who share certain beliefs, okay, but may not necessarily agree on all issues. So a constitution has okay, to serve as a set of rules and principles, okay, Principles, principles, okay, that all the people, so I am talking about all the people, all the different peoples of different communities, okay, agree upon in a country, okay. So in a country can agree upon. So this all the peoples living in a country should follow this constitution, these rules and regulations set by the government. So why do we need constitution? Because we need constitution for our development, for our welfare, for our nation. And if the people are, if there are many people living in India, like from different communities, different religions, etc., they have to follow this constitution for the welfare of the country and of its people, okay? Today, most of the democratic countries in the world have a constitution. So democratic means we are talking about a democratic form of government, okay, which is made by the people, for the people and of the people. So there is equality, okay, in the country, okay. So today most democratic countries in the world have a constitution. And it is not necessary that all countries have a constitution which is democratic also. The constitution serves various purposes. The first purpose that is written in a book, okay, we are studying about that. In the second para, okay, meaning of the constitution, okay, we are studying that we have certain rules and regulation according to which a country is governed, okay? But, okay, the constitution serves various purposes, okay? Firstly, it lays, okay, down certain ideals. Now, what are ideals? Ideals means idea which are perfect, okay? Remember that, okay? So, that forms the root or the foundation of any kind of country, okay? Any kind of country in which the citizens of that country aspire or plan to live in, okay? So, in this type of country, what type of government is that, okay? Type of government. Okay? What type of government is that which defines and determines the power exercised by various organs of the government? Okay, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. So what type of government? Okay, India is a democratic country, okay, but if you look at England, etc., Nepal, etc., it has a monarchical form of government. In the olden times, monarchical form of government in the olden times, but now, okay, it has progressed towards a democratic country. Nepal, okay, has become democratic, okay. Now, monarchical form of government, number one. Number two is democratic, okay. Okay, that is federal also, quasi-federal also, okay. So, what type of government? It defines and determines the power exercised by various organs of the government. In this type of government, which type of, executive members are there, okay? There are legislative members, executive as well as judiciary. Now, what is legislative, okay? Legislature, okay? Sorry, legislature. Now, whenever we are talking about legislature, legislature is the type of government, okay, which makes law or which amends law. Executive means, okay, which administers the law. So the second type of government that you find in the democratic form of government is, okay, executive, okay, which administers the law, and the third type of government is known as judiciary. There are three organs of the government. There are three organs of the government. They are known as organs. O-R-G-A-N-S, organs means vital, okay, organs of the government. Judiciary. Judiciary means which applies the law, okay. This much for today. Okay, in the next class I'll be doing, okay, the meaning of the constitution in more detail. Thank you for listening.